Hello friends, welcome to the Prelims Focus News discussion of 10th August 2017. And before that, I just want to let you know that if you at all want to just hear this in Hindi, then it is also available in my YouTube channel. You can come and visit there. And also there are different courses which are running in my YouTube channel. That is the daily news analysis which you are now hearing. It is daily news analysis also only, and the news are taken from Hindu, PIB and Indian Express. And main question answer discussion series are also running in my YouTube channel. Ethics case study discussion, essay writing discussion and daily MCQ series. These are the variety of courses which you can find it. Now guys, yesterday I've just taught upon this news, and I did a simple minor mistake. Basically in that I have said that in a petition was filed against the government move to make yoga compulsory in class 1 to 8, but that is not the fact. Government has not passed any legislation or order in which government has made it compulsory for class 1 to 8 to make yoga compulsory in school, right? It is just a petition filed in Supreme Court urging Supreme Court to make this yoga compulsory as a syllabus of from class 1 to 8. But Supreme Court has said that no, it is not falling under our jurisdiction. It is the government to make the policy. It is not we who will make the policy, right? It is totally the government who is authorized to make these kind of policies, right? So this was about this news, guys. Next is this news are taken from PIB, guys. So this is Swachh Sarvekshan Gramin 2017. It is done by Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation. So let's see what is the thing they are doing under it. It is basically a mission in which the rural Indias will be surveyed, right? The rural India will be surveyed, that the Swachh Bharat mission, what is the impact of Swachh Bharat mission in rural India. So for this, the work has been assigned to Quality Council of India. So they will conduct a transparent third party assessment for this Swachh Sarvekshan Gramin 2017, and under this they will survey 4,626 villages, out of which 1.4 lakh rural household will be surveyed in personal, and they will be asked that what is the condition of the Swachh Bharat mission in your village and all, right? So there are a few criterias on which the ranking will be done, like the total score will be on performance, sustainability and transparency, and different things are given different rating points, right? So this was under Swachh Sarvekshan Gramin 2017. So let's see a bit more focus on Quality Council of India. What is it? It is a non-for-profit autonomous society which has been registered under Society Registration Act 1860, and the mission is to involve all the stakeholders to lead the nationwide quality movement. All right, and there are a few more objectives, like you can read it yourself only, because it's of no use if I'll just again repeat it, but still those who are just listening to me and not seeing this video, for them I'll just again repeat it. It is to lead the nationwide quality movement in country through national quality campaign like this, whatever now this Quality Council is doing. It is doing the same thing, right? And to build capacities in area of regulation, conformity assessment and accreditation, and also to use the international standards and guides whenever they are implementing any policies to develop, establish and operate national accreditation program, right? So if whenever they develop, establish or operate any national accreditation program like Swachh Bharat mission or Swachh Sarvekshan, so they will incorporate international standards and guides to evaluate it, right? So this was about it. Next is, guys, BIMSTEC Disaster Management Exercise 2017. It is being first of its kind which is organized in New Delhi, and it is organized by National Disaster Response Force of India. So let's see, I'll tell you about BIMSTEC in the slide to come, but let's see what is being done under it. So there is a provision, it will provide a platform to share the best practices on comprehensive aspect of disaster risk reduction among all the BIMSTEC countries, and there will be different exercises like tabletop exercise, field training exercise, and after action review, right? And it will also help in augmentation of capacities, especially response capacities, beside promoting cooperation and coordination, right? And India is doing this with these countries, but also India is helping these countries by providing the information from South Asian Satellite, GSAT 9 and Tsunami Early Warning Center to all the other countries whosoever are being directly associated with BIMSTEC association, right? So let's see a bit about BIMSTEC, guys. It is a constituent of it comprises of 7 countries, and those 7 countries are Sri Lanka, India, Bangladesh, then Myanmar and Thailand, right? These all the countries are from the Bay of Bengal rim only, all right. And this is basically an international organization which is involving the groups of these countries of South Asia and Southeast Asia, and the cooperation between all those countries are in the grounds of technological and economic cooperation, right? And the headquarter of this BIMSTEC institution is falling under in Dhaka, which is the capital of Bangladesh, right? So next is about Swachhathon, guys. It is conducted by Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation. Let's see what is the thing they're carried out in the Swachhathon program. So they will basically crowdsource the solutions, which is the solutions about the pressing issues which is pertaining to the case of sanitation. What are the issues being faced by the present society in India regarding sanitation issue? So they will crowdsource the solution regarding that. So let's see a bit of insights about it. Innovative solutions will be found under the following category. They will first search out that what are the problems being faced regarding the affordable toilet technology in hill, dry, flood prone and remote areas, right? And the technological solution will be also sought to monitor the usage of toilets in different areas. There will be solutions on bringing the behavioral change, that how behavioral change can be brought about, the people of basically the rural section of the people who are facing this hygienic problem. All right, and innovation models and methods to improve the operation and maintenance of a school and toilets will also be sought under this, right? So you can read a bit of more information. Those are absolutely you just have to remember all these through your heart only, right? Next is, guys, reignite the spirit of 1942 that has been called for PM. Basically a special session on Lok Sabha has been called off to mark the 75th anniversary of Quit India movement. Sorry, not Quit India movement, it will Quit India movement. That is, in Hindi it's called Bharat Chodo Andolan. Alright, so under this a special session is organized, right? So in this Modi has said something, and also something has been said by Sonia Gandhi also. So we will focus on both the people saying whatever they said. So Modi said that they have called for a special initiative to end the poverty, illiteracy and graft cases which has been prevailing in India, right? And which is corroding India from directly or indirectly. And Sonia Gandhi has also raised a very important issues that she has said that the secular, democratic and liberal values fabric is now in endangered, because there are few forces of darkness which is emerging as of now, right? So we just need to curb those forces, right? And what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, he said is in 1942 the dialogue was given by our beloved Mahatma Gandhi, was that he said that do or die means karo ya maro. That is, it's written karenge or marenge. But now the situation is not that poor, because we are independent sovereign country now. So now for that dialogue will be karenge or karke rahenge, means we will do and accomplish that. So you can incorporate these points in your mains answers also. It will add on to the value of your mains answer. So yeah. Next is about ISRO to develop fully fledged Earth observation satellite. Guys, up till now we don't have our fully fledged Earth observation satellite, and we just take the informations from different organizations like NASA, European organizations, Russian organization, right? So but now ISRO is planning to launch its fully fledged and niche Earth observation satellite. Means it will be of totally ours, right? We know after we will just imply this satellite to the space, will be not in need of taking the informations from different other space organization. So that satellite will be called HISIS, that is hyperspectral imaging satellite. So let's see a bit of provision under this, what it can do. Basically it can see a range of 55 spectral and color bands which can be seen from the satellite at a distance of 630 km above the ground surface, and it has a variety of applications under it which it can basically see upon. Those are environment, crop, oil and mineral thing, and military surveillances. So these are expected to be done by this satellite which is called HISIS, right? So guys, I'll not discuss to the depth of what HISIS is actually, because since it is a news under I mean, this is a news which is still in its raw stage, so I will not discuss the brief about. I mean, not to the depth about it, but we should take the overall look that what this satellite would actually do. All right. So because I'll just tell you the reason why I'm not discussing it, because in this year's prelims a question came about GST, right? But GST is in news since past few years, but still question has not been came because GST was not finalized then, है ना? And since this time it has been finalized, that's why the question came. That's why usually UPSC don't ask question from that sector which are in its raw stage, right? So we'll not discuss about it. Next is North Korea outlines plan to launch missile towards Guargam. See, Guargam, sorry, not Guargam, it is a Guam only, Guam Island, which is overseas territory of US, and it is situated in Pacific, west of Pacific Island, right? So means North Korea has given its staunch warning to the US that if you will attack us, then we'll attack your this Guargam Island, right? So basically the issue stands that US intelligence report has said that the North Korea has made a nuclear warhead which is capable of hitting the United States mainland. That's why they are there is a situation of a bit of panic among the US government also. So that's why the Donald Trump has said that Donald Trump has threatened North Korea of fire and fury if it doesn't back down, right? So responding to that, North Korea has said that if you will just lose our 1 rupee thing, then we'll lose your 1,000 rupee thing, right? So there has been a staunch warning given by North Korea to US bombers, to US. So anyways, let's see. The news is, I mean, it is it is an ongoing news, so let's see what happens. So we'll just let you know later. Next is Supreme Court seeks detail of conviction under Child Marriage Act. See, NGO which is known as Independent Thought, so it has challenged few provisions of Indian Penal Code, that is section 375 of Indian Penal Code, which permits intrusive sexual intercourse with a girl aged between 15 to 18 years, who are on the ground if she is married. Means if she is married, then this is allowed, right? So against that, this NGO has raised a voice that it is a violative of right to liberty and equality. All right, and it is also discriminatory just because under the POCSO Act 2012, like the age of children given is, I mean, the 15 to 18 years of age is included under the POCSO Act. So how you can allow this, sexual intercourse under the section 375 of Indian Penal Code if the girl is married, right? You should not do this because the law violates the health of not only the girl child who has been, with whom the sexual intercourse is done, but also the generations to come, because she will feel very uncomfortable, and also there is a probability that the generations to come might also get adversely get affected, right? So that's why this NGO is raising voice against it, right? But Supreme Court is telling that okay, we have listened to your voice, but there are few counterparts also, and we should scrutinize this from different angles, right? So we can't just believe on whatever you say, because the parent is also equally, they are the real culprit basically, because under the provision of parent only they are getting married, right? If parents wouldn't have allowed that, then they wouldn't have getting married. And it cannot be presumed that just because a girl is less than 18 years, she does not understand the consequences of her actions, because she is matured enough to because it is said that if a girl and a boy is of same age, then the girl is respectively mentally her age is more than a boy, right? So if we consider 15 to 18 years to be the age of girl, then she's actually mentally she's more matured, and she's knowing that what are the consequences of her actions. So we can't just blame the law, right? We have to see different angles also. So if the news will go on, we'll just let you know about it, but news is still it's in its raw stage. So I'll let you know whenever it will improve, there is any different cases coming out of it, right? So guys, this was all about it. We'll meet in next class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening to all this lecture. Thank you guys.